Hey everyone, welcome back to the East Texas Project House. Today I'm going to talk about repairing vinyl air mattresses. Everyone has slept on an air mattress at some point, and everyone knows that air mattresses leak. They develop leaks, whether it's coming out the one-way valve, it's going to leak eventually somewhere. And I've tried to fix air mattresses in just about every way you possibly can, from the proper rubber cement patch to the little square strips they give you that don't actually work, believe me, to tire patches with rubber cement. I've tried it all with varying degrees of success, and let me tell you, I have actually found the best way to repair an air mattress. The fact that I just happened to buy this one last product and try it at the very end, I took everything back. Like, I tried this one product. I'm like, oh, that should work. This one product actually blew me away. Like, it is like a liquid patch, and you don't even need anything else. You can just put it directly on the patch and it'll hold. So let me show you what we're dealing with here. I just got this lovely, lovely queen size, always air, self-inflating, auto-sensing air mattress at a local discount store, 90% off, so it was $11. I figured it might have a leak here, a leak there, and my new product will do good. And I've had this other air mattress that I've been sleeping on for about 4 months now at this project, and the patches have held, like, surprisingly well. Sorry, this is an active construction site. Like, I'm still working on shower pan, bathtub, that's gonna get epoxied, window stools, everything. We're trying to get this done so we can sell this house. So I unfold this air mattress, and what do I see? These big square patches. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. So I don't know what this is. It's like a wrapping paper, but it's like a plastic sticky wrapping paper. They had big squares of it like that. 1, 2, it looks like they tried to patch that over, and then the air was coming out over here, so they put another square on it, and then the air was coming out of there, and they put another one over here, and then they had this this black vinyl stuff on it like that. I don't even know what this stuff is. But it was like a patchwork Five Nights at Freddy's weird thing and then the Gorilla Tape at the edges because it still leaked, and it looked like they peeled it back up and then put glue down and then re-glued it. But here's the leak right here. It's a square leak on a seam with multiple corners. That's as bad as an air mattress leak can get, and this stuff fixed it. Let me tell you. And here's the stuff. Okay, no more bullshit. It's called Loctite Vinyl Fabric and Plastic Flexible Adhesive. And let me tell you, it is flexible. I don't know if you can see there, but you can see both sides of the air mattress fabric right there. And it actually stretches, okay? It's actually stretching. And if you had a proper rubber cement patch on this, you would have to put either an underlayment or an overlayment, and it's really hard on air mattresses because they've usually got like an anti-slip coating on them. You usually have to sand that off, buff it off, prepare the surface, get it ready, and then you got to apply the rubber cement and put the patch on, and it becomes a solid. It's not going to move or stretch at all. This, on the other hand, will. So what I did for this particular patch, I used vinyl flashing tape, not the stretchy stuff, just the normal zip tape. You can buy it at most hardware stores. This was a 6-inch stuff, but it's a windowsill flashing. You put it on your windowsill or around windows or where two water or weather resistant, sheathing strips meet, and then you roll it on to activate the adhesive. So I had some of this left over from window flashing. What I did is I went ahead and stuck it up under there, and then I used the roller to activate the adhesive. So I stuck it up under there just to give me a structure and to hold all the pieces together. And then I proceeded to do 3 layers of glue. And I let the final layer cure overnight. And so the zip tape will stretch a little bit, but it's not the stretchy stuff that you can form into a window pan. So it's more the rigid stuff, but it is going to stretch just enough. And as you can see here, it is holding just fine. And this is the Always Air mattress. It keeps itself at a full constant deflation or inflation level at all times. But I'm going to start sleeping on this. We had 3 separate leaks on this mattress. This one here, that's more zip tape. This was actually a chawn through hole, like a dog actually chewed a hole into the air mattress. So you had a big old hole like that, an oval hole like that. I was like, when I saw all these, I'm like, well, I worked on the other air mattress. This is going to be a good proof of concept. If these patches hold, I'm going to be a believer for the rest of my life. And you know, it's the 21st century. We should have glue, stretchy, permanent glue that works like this, and it does. I don't know why I've never seen this product before. I never tried it, but here it is. Make sure you buy it using the link down in the description below. But you can get it at your local Home Depot, Lowe's, or Walmart too. So I had 2 more holes right here. This was just a straight slit, and this was like a square slit. You can see it right there. And there's like little white dog hairs all over this thing. So I'm pretty sure things like that were from a dog. This was definitely chawn through by a dog. This might have been initially just a little tear from a dog, and then someone sat on it and ripped. This stuff rips like fabric. It's going to rip in a fabric line, just like fabric will. And that's what happened there. So, surface prep. I'm sorry I didn't get a video of doing this. I was actually, it was late at night, and you know, that's a big undertaking. It took me about an hour to patch all 3 of these holes. Getting the zip tape up under there to stick, it's so sticky. It sticks to your hands, it sticks to your tools. Like you're trying to like get it up in there and stick it to stuff. It's really hard to deal with, especially when you're trying to go through a tiny hole or trying to get up in there and then like boom the flap this way. It was a whole deal. So it took me about an hour, but it's holding. It's holding well. My other air mattress has been holding for 4.5 months, and you don't actually need a backing. I did put backing on these because that's a pretty major tear. I don't think you could do just the glue on that. That might be a proof of concept video for another time. If you want to see that video at the end of this house project, I'll put a cut in there. I'll put that stuff straight on it, and we'll do a test video. So let me know if you want to see that video. But I'll tell you, on the other air mattress, I had cuts like this that I just put the glue straight on just to see what would happen, and they haven't budged. Like, they are holding strong. These all have zip tape under them. So yeah. So the other type of leaks, most air mattresses end up leaking at the one-way valve. So you get on an air mattress, you sleep on it, you wake up and it's slightly deflated. You end up having to inflate it every single day. Let me tell you what's usually going on there. It's usually this one-way valve in there. See that? Every time you inflate, air goes in and it can't get back out because it's just a little flap. It's a very thin flap, and it's just sitting against a little circle. And what you can do to fix that is take some compressed air and just blow around it. You'll see the flap going like that. Just take some compressed air and blow around it. Usually the air pump is not enough to dislodge any little debris, but it's usually just like some little fine dust or powder on there. I have to blow this one out like every other week or so, and then it's good for, you know, another few days or a week. But that's why I wanted to try that Always Air one, because if it auto inflates for you, I'm constantly having to recharge that other one. It's a USB-C, and this one, I would rather not have to fucking fill it up all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Refilling an air mattress is kind of tedious at best. Like, here's all the dog hairs. But, you know, oh, that's weird. So this one's got like a nightlight, USB port, and a secondary air pump. You can barely hear it. Whenever the air gets down to a certain level, the air mattress will sense it, and then the green light goes off and it'll kick on the actual secondary pump. Give it a minute. Green light will go away, secondary pump will come on, and I don't have to do anything. As long as my leaks hold. There might be more. There it goes. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I can barely hear it, but you know, my hearing's bad. So this was kind of a weird video, but this stuff works. This stuff works. Use my links, buy it, please. This house project is killing me. Like, I am in the red, like down in the valley of the red. It's like a money pit. No, you don't have to subscribe. It is a good product. If you have an air mattress with any kind of leak, I would highly recommend it.